Hi there folks, and welcome to Bill's Bad Beats. Today's topic, what the heck is RTP in online gambling? You may have heard the phrase, the house always wins. Well, RTP is what makes sure that the house keeps winning, at least in the long run. RTP stands for return to player. It's the percentage of your bets that will come back to you, at least for the average player. Think of it as the opposite of terms like house edge, or VIG, or casino profit margin. How does RTP work? Well, let's say you sit down at a 10-cent slot machine and you have $100. You want to cycle through your entire bankroll once, a process that we call rollover. So you spin it 1,000 times. Well, this slot machine has a 96% RTP. That's right around the industry average for online slots. If you are a totally average player having totally average luck, you should walk away with about $96 after you finish rolling over your $100 bankroll. What about variance? Well, in the very, very long run, a 96% RTP slot will take 4% of whatever money you run through it. This is tested with hundreds of millions of spins for an online slot. But since you don't have tens of millions of dollars in your bankroll, you might be extremely lucky and your bankroll will shoot up, or unlucky and you're bust out before ever seeing these long-term averages. That's what we call variance. Still, on average, you will get more entertainment value for your money on high RTP machines, and you'll bust out far faster on low RTP machines. So why is this important, other than the obvious reasons like it's nice to know that you aren't playing on a terrible slot, or that you're sitting at a horrible table game that will drain your bankroll in no time? Well, do you remember those house casino bonuses that offer you things like deposit matching and bonus money and free spins? You can only tell how good they are if you look at the highest RTP game that you're allowed to use when clearing that bonus. Let's say a casino offers you a massive welcome bonus. They'll match 500% of your deposit. Sounds great, right? What if I told you that most casinos frankly don't care how much or how little they match your deposit? That's because these bonuses have rollover requirements. If it's a bonus-only rollover, you'll need to wager your entire bonus X amount of times before it's available for withdrawal. If it's deposit plus bonus, you have to do the same thing with your initial deposit as well. So let's say that the casino has a 30x rollover requirement, and they ban the use of any machine with an RTP above 96% for bonus clearance. That means the average player will lose 4% of their bonus every time they wager it, and they're forced to wager it 30 times for a total loss of 120%. In other words, the process will actually eat into the deposit amount for most players. Now imagine that exact same casino allowed you to use a 97% RTP machine for bonus clearance. Suddenly the average player has a chance. They only lose 3% of their total bonus every rollover times the 30 rollovers, so the average player will lose 90% of their bonus and keep around 10%. The smallest change in RTP can have a massive long-term impact on players. So now you see where this is going. The more matching funds a casino gives you, the more spins you're required to roll it over. So at 100% matching, 500% matching, or even 1,000% matching, the only thing that matters is the rollover requirement and the highest RTP machine that you can use. You're just as likely to bust out before you clear your 1,000% bonus as you are your 100% bonus. Because the average rollover takes a flat percentage of your bankroll every rollover, no matter how big or how small it is. This is the power of RTP. It dictates everything from how long the average bankroll lasts to whether or not you'll clear any of your bonus. It determines how much a casino makes from the average player and how they pick which games they feature. Return to player percentage defines every moment of your online gambling experience. The casinos who make this information easy to find are usually the most transparent, and the casinos that hide it away as much as they're legally allowed to are usually the sleaziest. It's time for me to fly. Thanks for watching Bill's Bad Beats. If you enjoyed this or found it useful, please like and subscribe. See you next time.